And out they come for the B final. And there is the man who has totally dominated Class B racing up to 2-litre CCs here at Kirkistown this year, Jimmy Stewart. Jimmy Stewart in the Toyota with the Ford engine. Alongside him, we prophesied an all-hot rod B final, and that's exactly what we've got, because we've got Leslie Dallas alongside him, and a man who's been putting in very comparable times, so we could have a close-run thing. Then Peter Shannon just coming out now in his rear-radiated Escort, a car that he bought recently in England, number 41 there, Peter Shannon. And then we have number 23, Sam Crawford, always to the fore in this class, but never quite getting the wins in so far. And now Norman Harvey, Mr. Sideways, ex-rallyman, very spectacular to watch indeed, but just doesn't quite have the machinery to take up against the hot rod cars. Turbo Sam, Robert Majimsey, in that NSU that he bought for a mere £500 that he's gradually modifying and could become very competitive in indeed. And number 77, Clive Richardson, in his first day of rally racing ever in his life, and there he is in the B final, a moment to be proud of. 74, in the more standard Sunbeam, that school teacher from Armagh, Brian Black. So that's the lineup, B final. Remember, we're up to 2 litres here. They're very highly modified cars. They're very spectacular. And the big question is, can anybody possibly beat Jimmy Stewart's unbeaten record so far? Away. Oh, we've got a false start. Leslie Dallas just a little bit over keen there to get going. All back in line. And that just shows the tension and the nerves as we come to the highlight of a very spectacular day's racing. Now, he's got to steady it all down again. Off we go. Jimmy Stewart's a clean start. Leslie Dallas is a very good start. And I think Dallas might have him. There's going to be contact. Dallas gets through. And they're well used to that sort of closeness on hot rod courses. But Dallas has done what he had to do. And that was get ahead of Jimmy Stewart by the first corner. If he hadn't done that, it was all over. So it's Dallas, Stewart. Then we have Peter Shannon, then Norman Harvey, then Sam Crawford, then Robert Majimsey. Brian Black was the next up. And we're going to have fireworks here, I can promise you that. Dallas, obviously, from an earlier heat, his car was smoking very badly, but as we can see, there's been no mechanical damage done to it whatsoever. And Jimmy Stewart getting it very sideways as he came out onto the straight that time, as he got a little bit flustered for the first time this season. So the European champion hot rod racer leads the former production saloon hot rod race champion. And what a pity it is that we do not get an opportunity to see more of these hot rods in action over the winter months. Surely that will not damage the normal hot rod racing fraternity's situation, because it's not a rival, and yet there seems to be a bit of a dog in the manger attitude amongst the management that they will not allow the drivers to come out and race here at Kirkistown. Leslie Dallas leads that from Jimmy Stewart. Sensational stuff. Leslie Dallas is in his second ever rally race. Jimmy Stewart, been racing all season, has never been beaten. It's been a non-beaten record up to this, and he is going to have to change the situation if he's going to keep that record in the next 3.5 laps. Jimmy Stewart having a real go at the inside of Dallas there. And just watching and waiting, back onto the straight again, and really he has to wait for a slight mistake from Dallas. The car units are identical, built to the very strict hot rod racing rules. Peter Shannon still in third, Norman Harvey fourth, Robert Majimsey fifth, and then we have number 77, Clive Richardson, in sixth place. All eyes naturally on this absolutely superb battle for the lead. And it just goes to show that if you're at the top of your level in any form of motorsport, you will be good in other class. And you can see that Leslie Dallas's boot has been somewhat modified there by the Toyota. It wasn't immaculate before, but it's certainly not now. And they're now going on to their last lap. So the chances of Jimmy Stewart keeping an unbeaten record here at Kirkistown are getting slimmer by the half mile, because that's all it is around this tight Kirkistown circuit. He's got about 4 opportunities left, and it really is going to have to be a mistake from Dallas if he's going to get it. And what a fabulous performance from the man from Coke, 36-year-old European hot rod champion, second ever rally race. He's come out twice in his life in rally racing, once at Mondello and once at here, and he's won the B final at Mondello, and it looks like he's about to do it here at Kirkistown as they come up the straight towards the checkered flag for the last time. It's Dallas, Jimmy Stewart, winning his category in the championship, but a little bit disappointed to have now a slight splurge on his character, or on his record race there. Shannon is third, Harvey's fourth, Robert McGimsey fifth, Clive Richardson is sixth.